The Ekurhuleni Metro seemed close to having an EFF mayor being sworn in this past week, but despite hours of negotiations between the ANC and EFF, the council session was eventually postponed, as not everyone could get onto the same page. So, will the Metro eventually end up being the start of an official working relationship between the two parties, and what could that mean for the 2024 general elections? Newzroom Afrika's Nick Andersen filed this report.
The DA's Tanya Campbell is out as the mayor of Ekurhuleni after being removed by a motion of no confidence brought by the ANC. But according to the EFF, Campbell will either return to her job next week or the Metro will have an EFF member as its new mayor.
At the present moment, what we are engaging on is the position of the mayor. And we can safely say to you that next week Tuesday we would have a new mayor. As to whether it's an EFF mayor or any other organization, there will be a mayor.
While the EFF and ANC have both signaled a willingness to work together, EFF Gauteng chairperson Nkululeko Dunga made it clear on Friday that there could still be a long way to go.
You would know that the ANC, just like the DA, when it comes to anything outside of the house, they're extremely arrogant.
So if the ANC and EFF can reach a working agreement to share power in the Johannesburg and Ekurhuleni metros, what would that mean for national politics as the country creeps closer to the 2024 presidential election? Political analyst Ongama Mtinka says that even if a deal is reached now, things are still very uncertain in terms of a potential national coalition in 2024.
I think that trend of towards and away from is going to continue between the ANC and the EFF, depending on the stakes. When Gauteng becomes a high-stakes province, KZN possibly, you are going to see, this strategic negotiation and posturing.
Mtimka believes that there is now a clear focus from the EFF leadership on obtaining power in order to govern. He also stresses that due to key similarities between the ANC and EFF, there are no real reasons as to why they cannot work together, even if President Cyril Ramaphosa is still in charge.
The national dynamic, who leads the ANC, is a factor. Even though the EFF have been quite vocal about anyone but Ramaphosa preference in terms of the leadership of the ANC, my view is that once it is strategic enough for them to secure power and positions, either at a provincial level or leveraging a particular stalemate in a province to achieve some national outcomes, the EFF will do that regardless of who leads the ANC.
A lot can happen before 2024, and a lot can even happen before the Ekurhuleni Council meets again on Tuesday to elect a new mayor. The one thing that is certain, though, is that the EFF and ANC are continuing to talk to each other. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Nick Andersen, Johannesburg.